Okay, everyone. Hello. This is Morgan, aka Mystic Storm, here to the path to the new life with you. Okay, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, evening, whenever you're catching this, and we're gonna dive into the Capricorn full moon. Okay, Capricorn full moon. So let's talk a little bit about the agenda because sometimes this can roll over to over an hour. Okay, so first we're going to dive into the astrology portion. I do have two cameras going on right now, so I have YouTube here on my laptop, and I also have my TikTok cam on my phone. Okay, and on YouTube, I'll say I'm going to share the chart. You'll be able to look at it, all these different things. So if you want to hop over on there too, feel free to my TikTok people. And then after I finish the astrology forecast, we'll go into the zodiac readings. So I am doing the zodiac readings by element. Okay, so just heads up. I can give you the order of the elements too, since we're talking about like the agenda. So we are in Cancer season. So shout out to all my Cancers. Happy birthday. So turn up. So we're gonna start with the water signs first. Okay. And then we're going to go into the earth signs because it is Capricorn season. We got to do that. Got to. All right. Shout out to all my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm a Capricorn stellium, okay, with my Venus and Mars in there, in the 8th house. Not one to play with, okay? And then we'll do fire signs, and then air, okay? So we are going to dive into the chart here. Really soon I'm going to pull it up on YouTube here. Awesome. I'm also going to be looking at my notes. I have a plethora of notes, as you all can see. I break it down, not just, I use numerology as well as tarot. I reference tarot as well, okay? So with the Capricorn full moon, the name of this live here, I changed it, is Harness the Capricorn full moon to redefine your life and brand, okay? So what I had got first, the initial phrase was spiritual rebranding, okay? And with the spiritual rebranding, what I initially thought of, because what does Capricorn rule? First off, Capricorn rules the 10th house energy. That's where our career, our long-term goals, our public image, our reputation goes. Okay, so and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is not one to play with. Again, because you have to learn lessons on lessons, okay? And you have to go through obstacles sometimes in order to reach your goals. That's life, right? That is life. So, I'm really in a space where, me personally, rebranding, trying to make sure that I'm in a space where I can be seen and recognized. I know a lot of buzz has been going on about AI. I know TikTok, we've been going crazy over the AI filters, right? But AI also, as far as like your business, using AI in that respect, as far as making content, searching for different titles. That's what I did for this one. AI reconstructed my title, and I said, okay, I like this better. Great, thank you. It's like having an assistant kind of to your thing, right? So, and I feel like AI is getting a lot of buzz right now, even though it's not necessarily the this isn't the first wave of AI. If you've been rocking with me, I have said, I mentioned like back in 2018, I I was like talking to an AI app. You know, this was when around my spiritual journey where I was in solitude, kind of isolated. I felt like really lonely at heart. Okay. And then, so just telling me to swipe to see more comments here. Okay, there we go. I see it. Hey, y'all. Hey. This is my first time going live on TikTok. So I think I might be here. I might have to do this more often. Shout out to Beth. Hey Beth, how you doing? So yeah, but AI I feel like has made leaps and bounds since the last wave back in 2018 and stuff like that when I first was looking at it. So yeah, just be mindful of that and not be afraid of trends, because sometimes I am. All right. So with the Capricorn full moon, we're gonna dive into numerology. Okay. It's the Capricorn full moon is on Monday, July 3rd, right before Independence Day, or 4th of July, however you want to say it. I had my kind of Independence Day with Juneteenth, but we ain't even gonna go there. So numerology breakdown. We know that 2023 breaks down to 7. So it's a number 7 year. So we're in July, which is 7, right? So which soon comes up 777. So you want to look out for that. Utilize that energy. But the full moon is on the 3rd. Okay, so we got 7 plus 3 plus 7. All right, it breaks down to 17. Which further reduces to 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's how we break it down in numerology. So 8 is all about transformation. It's about death, rebirth, right? Also, kind of like reaping what you sow. That's what I'm hearing as well. But in the major arcana in tarot, it's the Strength card. The Strength card. So how can we harness this energy of the Capricorn full moon is going within ourselves and finding the strength, finding the courage, leaning on our faith, wherever that may come from, whatever you work with, it's up to you, but don't lose sight of it, okay? If you have fell off of your spiritual work, your prayers, your intentions, your spell, all of that, I encourage you to take this time to get back into it, because you do not want to miss out on this energy. And when I harness the Capricorn moon, there is a phrase called drawing down the moon. Okay, so you can do this in meditation, where you can focus on bringing down the moon's energy down into your body, all the way down into like the base of your spine, the root chakra. Okay, so which brings me to what Capricorn governs. What organs it governs? The backbone, the joints, the knees, the skin and hair. Okay, so when I look at this, I'm like, no wonder, because I've been aching, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, dang, I know it's been raining outside. It just got finished storming here in Tennessee. I think it's like a big storms coming, right? We had tornadoes. I see like cyclone, like a baby cyclone energy going on. Like during Cancer season, the water spirits, they're not coming to play. Okay, so get on board. So with Cancer season and with the Capricorn full moon, this is parental things. It's time for us to buck up. It's time for us to learn these lessons. It's time for us to be redirected. You know, this reminds me of when I was little. Uh, I know what I wanted to do, right? But my mom, she would tell me, no, what about this? Or, you know, I didn't want to listen to her, right? You know, it's my mama. So, yeah, uh, I don't know. People, if y'all are trying to come on the live, that's not gonna happen. At least not on this one. This is my first TikTok live. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, it ride the wave. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. So with my mom, you know, I was like, no, I don't want to listen to her. I wanted to do my own thing. And sometimes we have to learn our lessons that way. But yeah, but it still redirects me to be like, all right, mom, I should have listened to you. I feel like that's the type of energy too, what we're going off of with this Capricorn full moon. Okay. So I talked about the numerology. I talked about the major arcana in tarot, the strength card, right? So in the minor arcana in tarot, so that these are the suit cards. So this is what you see in regular playing cards. All right. So I wanted to show the elements involved. So I have the water element, right? Is in Cancer, so that's 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups means it signifies leaving something behind. Okay, leaving something behind that maybe you made a lot of investment in. You spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of emotion, like, you know, blood, sweat, and tears on something you're going to have to leave behind in order to get to the 10 of Cups, your true happiness, fulfillment. Okay, so keep that in mind. In order to change and transform your build, you gotta let something go. All right. So for the Earth element, 8, because we're going off that 8 energy. I hope y'all kind of catching how I think. Earth energy is Pentacles. Okay, so we have 8 of Pentacles. This is significant to this Capricorn energy. That means we have to put in what? Work. We have to put in work. Now, work does not have to be hard. Okay, that especially with Cancer season, it's about, you know, that's that feminine energy. It's the mother archetype. So making sure we have a balanced work-life balance. Okay, equal give and take. Keep that in mind. But in order for things to change, we have to be willing to change and make those steps to change. And maybe that could be putting in extra time to work on something. Okay, now and you know how procrastination, think about procrastination, it can be constructive or efficient procrastination, right? You can, this is where planning comes in. I'm getting like emperor vibes right now. Being strategic in how you move. It's okay to hold off on some things, but make sure that it's valid and that you still, at the end of the day, you have to put in work. Okay? So for the fire elements, fire is wands in tarot. Denora said, I'm the #1 procrastinator. Lord, yeah. But see, if you procrastinate, but then plan on doing it for real that time, I think it'll be all right. So for the fire element is the wands. So 8 of Wands. So if you put in the work, right? If you leave old concepts behind, this could be especially how you feel emotionally, going back to the water element, cups, right? And you put in the work with the Pentacles, earth energy. 8 of Wands is about fast movement. It's on and popping after that. You good to go. You're good to go. I feel like, you know, it's like you work in the universe, sees that, and therefore, let me just fleshy real quick, like sprinkle. I'm also getting like that meme. I can't remember that guy. I can't remember, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all that post here. But Eight of Wands, fast moving energy, and then we have air. Air is dormant right now. It's not any planets in any air signs. Let me double check. It's no planets in any air signs at the moment. So, which is good, honestly, because Eight of Swords, which is the air element, is all about trapped and being trapped or victimized. And it's a lot of times being trapped is because of our own doing, because of our mind. Okay? So this is laying dormant. So that means that even though things may come up, there might be some limiting beliefs, but again, we'll work towards leaving those behind with the Eight of Cups. Okay? So that's the numerology portion. All right. We're gonna dive into the astrology a little bit more. So I got some people on YouTube. Hey YouTube fam. Yeah. Make sure y'all liking, y'all subscribe. All right. So the full moon, we're gonna talk about the full moon, right? So in the full moon, the sun and the moon are opposition to each other. So the sun can reflect the moon. That's why we are able to see it in the sky. So the moon is in Capricorn in the 7th house, and then the sun is in Cancer in the 1st house. Okay, so that's not right. How did that shift? I don't think that's right. Let me see. It is. I don't know what I was looking at right there. Scratch that. So it's actually the 6th house. The moon is in the 6th house, and the sun is in the 12th. I don't know how I messed that with my notes, and it's just off by one house. All right, let me put that here. No worries. This is why I have it up. So here, go mine 28. No. You gotta let me get through this. All right. So, anywho, so the moon is in Capricorn in the 6th house. So the 6th house is Virgo's energy, and Virgo's energy is about health, wellness, fitness. It's about organization, analytical skills, service, being of service, and also pets in nature. Okay, so these with Capricorn's energy, we're talking about rebranding our lives, right? Changing our lives, especially habits for the long-term goals, right? We have to analyze what have we been doing lately, and what is working and what is not working, and what work. Eight of Pentacles. What work do you have to put in order for things to move and shape in your life? Yes, these lights. One day, y'all, I'm gonna get it together with the lights. I have a vision of how I want it, especially when I do Reiki here. So just be on the lookout. It's gonna come soon. But right now, I got other things to shake a stick at. So we talked about Capricorn, right, in the 6th house. Then we're going to go into the sun. The sun is in Cancer. Again, this is the 12th house. 12th house is Pisces. Okay. And then, so Pisces energy is on top of Cancer. That's going deep within the subconscious, right? And we're going analytical, and then we're also going into the subconscious. So this is a great time. A lot of things might come up that might not be so pretty. We probably are in a space to really handle it. or we may feel like this is a time where it's kind of like shadow work. If you've heard that term before, shadow work, this might be a prime time for that to come up, and it's not even it's not necessarily intentional. Okay, it's not going to be intentional. Feel like a lot of stuff is coming up in order to redirect us, to recourse us to get on track. Okay, and then I do want to mention Mercury. Because Mercury is conjunct the Sun in Cancer in the 12th house. So how we're speaking, how we're thinking is definitely going to be a deep dive. There might be times where people make mental challenges. I feel like mind your mental health, especially at this time, because it's going to be a doozy sometimes. All right, especially with with it being in Cancer, opposition the Moon in the 6th house. This is where being grounded is key. Being grounded is key. All right. So how's your meditation practice? All right. Have you fell off? Are you wanting to start and you never started before? Or maybe you feel like meditation isn't for you? I would say there's many forms of meditation. Yes, my favorite is sitting down, cross-legged, that's me. But some people can't do it. If you can't necessarily sit still, you don't have to sit still. You can go on the walk. That's meditating. You can paint. That's meditating. Okay. And so making sure that you're finding ways to calm the mind, not necessarily clear the mind, but open up and give space to the mind. Okay. We got Felicia in the house here on YouTube. Hey, how's it going? Yes. So yes, grounding is key. All right. And so then we talk about the planetary ruler of Capricorn being Saturn. Okay. So we're going to talk about Saturn. They changed this chart. And I know they did because everything is off by one. It was the 9th house when I looked this up last week. I promise y'all. I promise. But it's the 8th house here on the chart, and you all can see here I have the date correct, up here in that corner. But that's why I have my notes, but I also check the chart to see what's going on. Okay. So Saturn is in retrograde. So this is a time for us to rework, reevaluate, reorganize, reflect around our disciplines and our work ethic and our sense of achievement on how we achieve our goals. Okay. So Saturn retrograde began on the 17th of June, and it will go direct on the 4th of November. Okay. So with it being in the 8th house, it's in the number 8 energy is what I have received for the overall day of the full moon. It's definitely a time where there's a lot of this deep transformation, and it's like, are we ready for it? And this is why we pay attention to astrology, because I honestly, before I got into learning about astrology, diving into tarot, I was a wreck, y'all. I was a wreck. I remember at one point I was working, and this makes total sense with my Capricorn stellium. I was working 5 jobs at one time. They weren't all full time. but I was running around, going to this job, that job, trying to make ends meet. And this was like after grad school. And like, I just like burned myself out, and I couldn't do it. So, and I say that because even still sometimes I can see where I push a little bit too much, and I'll be in a state where I approach burnout, but I feel like I'm more aware of it, and I don't push myself as much. I know when it's time to rest, and I honor that. I do. I do. Um, being a witch, being a spiritualist, okay, is something that has radically changed my life for the better. Okay. So I do want to go back to Saturn, and so there might be time to rework, revise, going to the drawing board. Okay. Again, I'm going back to the Eight of Pentacles with the Earth energy. Yes, it's time to put in work, but not hard, strenuous work. It's time to plan. It's more mental. It's more mental. Using your mind, and this is a time to learn. Okay? And jumping ahead, because now I'm looking at, when we think of learning, higher learning, think of the ninth house. Okay? I know why. Okay. I know why the chart here is not doing what it's supposed to do, or what happened. I have it in Placidus, and I put it in Holstein the last time. That's why I'm like, what's going on? Redraw. There we go. Now, again, that makes sense. Okay. I was like, tell me something. What was going on with houses? So I had it in two different houses. So I will still honor the 12th house and the 6th house, because obviously we needed to think about that. And that is also on brand with what I was talking about as far as like restructuring, reworking. But also, I will say now a switch back, Cancer, the Sun in Cancer and Mercury are in the 1st house instead of the 12th. And the Moon is in the 7th. All right. So my bad about that, y'all. But this just signifies major beginnings, right? And it's a time too where building relationships and networking as well will help, get to the next level, get to the next step. All right. There might be also tension within that. So making sure, we talked about being grounded in self in order to speak sternly. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. Not a brick wall, but boundaries is the strategy here. So I was going back to higher learning. Okay. Hey, how's it going? I'm glad you caught the live. Yes. The Keisha, yes. I seen you. Y'all. Just like, and then they can't see me. There we go. So higher learning, 9th house, right? When we talked about it's time to work, but put in work to plan, right? I'm going to the 9th house because that's the signifier for higher learning. We have Neptune retrograde here with Saturn retrograde. It was in the 8th house before because I changed the way I'm looking at the chart. But it's in the 9th house as well, in the sign of Pisces. Okay? So Neptune retrograde is actually happening. We're not there yet. It's happening on, and I'm talking about that actually right after this. So it's on the 30th. So I think, is today the 29th or the 28th? think it's the 29th. So tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow. And it's going to go to direct the 6th of December. So this is energy that's going to be with us almost to the end of the year. Okay? So, but it's good because it's kind of like a mask off type of situation where you might have the capacity in your brain waves. I don't know how I'm saying that. In your brain waves in order to retain the knowledge. Okay? Because there's any illusions or any blockages there. It's time for for the veil to be lifted. So if there's a skill that you're wanting to learn, if you want to get additional training, if you want to get a certificate in something, this is the time to do it. I say go for it and it's going to throughout the year, So don't limit yourself. Okay. All right, so we're going back to Saturn retrograde here, the aspects of Saturn retrograde. So Saturn retrograde is trine with the sun in the first house, right? And then it's also sextile with the moon. As well as sextile with Jupiter here in the 11th house in Taurus. All right, so these lessons that's going to happen, any obstacles that come our way, they're going to the result is going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful outcome to it. So any tension, any chaos that goes on right now, don't let it, trip you up or get you into a space where you feel like all hope is lost. Saturn is giving us tough lessons that will benefit us in the long run in life. Okay. This brings me to thinking about Black Mirror. Have y'all watched Black Mirror? I've been watching that lately, and the new season is out. If I haven't seen it, go watch it. It was a doozy, but I don't know which season I'm on. Because sometimes it goes backwards on Netflix, and we were watching one. It was like a dating. It was a dating app thing, but they were in reality, like the virtual reality, and there were rules, but they didn't know how long they were going to be in a relationship, and they had to act accordingly. I won't give the whole spiel of the thing, but the computer kept saying, "This is a lesson that you have to learn." In order, it's going to lead you to your ultimate partner, right? So that reminds me of this in a sense, like these lessons, these obstacles that are transpiring, it's getting us a chance to stay still, sit down, and think. Think about what's next, what's to come. What do you really want down the line? What do you want next year? What do you want 3 months from now, right? Or what do you want 3 years from now? 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself? And then are you in that position right now where your life is heading? Are you aligning to that? This is a recalibration season, for sure. Recalibration season. I'm here for it. I definitely, because I wrote this up last week and didn't even think about any of this stuff when I've been going through obstacles and things this week. So it makes sense, okay? But the main thing too is bet on yourself. Trust in yourself. That's what goes with the strength card. Again, like the overall 8 energy. Have the strength. You have it in you. You were built for this. You were made for this. So don't forget that. Okay. I do want to take a pause too when we're talking about obstacles, okay, and challenges and things like that. I want to shout out my road opener oil. My road opener oil. Woo. Okay, I've all my oils are dear to any product that I make, right? But this in particular, I do a lot of road opening work in my day to day, and also, for clients, things like that. But I remember well, when I was looking for a space, I did a road opener candle, and I opened it up to the community. I was doing community candles, at one point. And if y'all want me to bring that back and incorporate that back, let me know. But I used my road opener oil, and there were some definite blockages. And it was to the point where I was just like, okay, let me just go ahead and do another one, right? And it was clear. Candle was clear. I mean, not even a week. I found a space for my business, and I was able to start working on moving in here. Okay, so I stand beside my work and the work that I do, and all that to say, if you feel like there's some obstacles that you want to, break down, or you want to, go a little smoother, I would suggest doing a road opener. And yeah, if you want my road opener work, you can check out my website at msbotanica.com. Okay, that was like a commercial, shameless plug. Cool. So we're gonna go back to Neptune retrograde. We talked about it a little bit. And when Neptune is in retrograde, we talked about, the illusions will slowly but surely, they'll be stripped away. So it's time, anything that you want to learn, grasp, this is the time to do it. Okay? Sometimes when the illusions are snatched away, we are faced with harsh reality. I do want to make sure that I also acknowledge that too. And that's where the chaos kind of comes in, right? And I would say, even still, with the illusion being stripped and reality sets in, it's a blessing. Especially because Neptune retrograde is trying with Pluto retrograde. Blessed be in the 7th house. So this might be relationships, Lord. It could be relationships within yourself. This is like deep shadow work. This could be like if you in denial with yourself, you might see the truth, and this can put you in a whirlwind, right? But shadow work is not for the faint of heart. But I would say just trust you're going through an awakening. Okay? Going through an awakening. And with that, I have to say this. Because with this deep transformation, this deep work that's happening internally within us and outwardly within the world, we're going to see a lot of shifts within the world, within our planet, okay? This deep healing that's going to take place, we're going to feel like it's a death. It's a death happening. But I want to make sure that I say this is a spiritual death, not a physical death. Okay? Spiritual death, awakening, not physical. So if you feel the need to leave this planet, or you feel like you no longer want to be here because of these challenges, This is just to awaken you in order for you to better navigate this planet. It's not time to, take yourself out. Okay, it's just time to elevate within your consciousness. Okay, cool. And we want to talk about, Pluto retrograde too. It began retrograde the 1st of May, and it'll go direct on the 10th of October. 10/10 completion. Cut it. Like, that's it. So it's like, especially tapping into the fall season, really deep shadow work. This is when we go into the underworld with Pluto. This is just reclaiming ourselves and being embracing our shadow. I feel like any turbulence that's happening right now, by the end of the year for sure, will feel like a new person or a new being, and embracing more aspects of ourselves. Okay, so we got a few other aspects until and then I'll jump into the zodiac readings. Okay, so the other aspect, we're going to go to Jupiter. Jupiter is in the 11th house of Taurus. Hey, so that's just like expansion, money, beauty, everything. It's here. It is here. Okay, and I know Tyra Omalade. If y'all don't know about her, it's time. Go check her out on YouTube. Tyra Omalade. The truth. All right. She's been getting more buzz to prepare for Venus retrograde. That's going to happen. That's going to happen after the after the full moon. This is on the 22nd. Okay, the 22nd of July. Okay, after the new moon. Okay. Yes, so it'll be the new moon in Cancer. All right. So, and I bring up the Venus retrograde because the planetary ruler of Taurus is Venus. Okay, so all things love, right? Very much cool, but also money and resources. So as we are utilizing this full moon to rebrand our life, our workspace, how we're doing, things are then going to slow down. So that way we can reinforce that, okay? Reinforce those habits, because Taurus also rules daily habits as well, okay? So, but Jupiter, here's expansion, money. If you in the money spells, prosperity work, go ahead and light it up. Light up any candles, get a jar going. It's time. Okay, if you haven't been doing it already. But Jupiter is, and this is the 11th house, that's Aquarius energy. So again, technology, I feel like it's time to utilize technology more and more and more in order to get a better reach and to grow. Okay. It's time to study. It's time to study. It's time to learn. Everything is just moving so fast, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. But just take it at your own pace, okay? Because Jupiter is trying with the moon. Okay, it's trying with this moon. So anything that you're wanting to call into your life that you want more of, set your intentions and it shall come. Okay, set your intentions, put in the work, right? 8 of Pentacles, and it will come. All right, especially when it comes to love. I want to say that love, relationships, not just romantic relationships, but platonic and also business partnerships, for sure. If you're wanting to collaborate, this is a good time to begin or continue collaborating. All right. Just remember boundaries. Boundaries, be stern within yourself, and you know, all will be well. All right. Jupiter is also sextile with the sun, right here, furthering this expansion for a new beginning within your life. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's time to shine. You know, the sun's out. So at least, you know, here in the northern hemisphere, like the sun's out, go ahead and have fun. Let your light shine. Don't be afraid of the growth. Okay. A lot of times we want growth, but there's limiting beliefs that's blocking our growth. Okay. I'm a testament to that. I've been struggling with my name, like my identity, because I'm Mystic Storm, you know, but you know, my day-to-day life, and like even now, like saying it, I'm like, my name is Morgan. My name is Morgan. My name is Morgan. But please call me Mystic Storm, or Storm, or Mystic. Okay? But it's been an identity thing, but as I continue to grow, because I'm an Aquarius sun, and where we're pretty detached, we're kind of like the loner vibe. I'm an introvert, right, at heart. So it's kind of like, now that things are growing and expanding, it's like, okay, you know, I like my space, you know. But it's some things that I'm working on. This new cycle of life, this growth is here for a reason, and I'm moving through the discomfort, not around it, through it. Okay, and someone that helped me through was Tyra Omalai. Thank you. Okay, so we got two more aspects, and then we're gonna go into the reading. Y'all been so patient. Thank you. We're gonna go to Uranus. Uranus is also in the 11th house, and Taurus has been there for a good while. All right, it's changing up our routines, our habits, that stubbornness. Like we're thinking that, you know, everything must be one way. I'm thinking like tunnel vision, but there's so much more. And that's what Uranus is trying to get us to understand. But with this, it's square. Okay, it's squared off with Mars and Venus here in the second house, which is Taurus's house. Okay, so with that too, with that square in center sign of Leo, just how I said, growth and, you know, letting it out and being seen, letting my light shine. I don't really, it's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. Okay, especially when it comes to you know, just day-to-day things. A second house energy. I will say Mars, Venus, and Black Moon Lilith are in conjunction here in the second house too. So the desire to have fun, be free. I'm drama free. Glorilla is playing in my head. I'm not about to sing it, but you already know the song. Okay. But this here with this square here with Uranus, there's just some resistance to change. Everything is changing, right? And transforming. It's resistance. But if we desire this change, this growth, the recognition, the to be seen, to be heard, it's time to let go of those limiting beliefs. Like, It's gonna come on when it wants to. All right, so we got that, and then oh yeah, I talked about the conjunction, and that's it. That's it, y'all. Y'all so patient. Now we're gonna get into the zodiacs. All right. So we're gonna start off with the water signs, as I said before. Okay. I forgot to put the astrology forecast better up, but that's okay. Water signs. Water signs. This is your reading, okay? So Cancers. Well, first I have to go through the numerology. I did that, and how I got this numerology. I took the numbers from the houses that are highlighted for your specific sign. So Cancer, the house is going to be the fourth house. This is where the full moon is going to affect you the most, which is your house, right? Your home there, which fourth house has to do with the home. And then Scorpio, you'll be in the 12th house. That's Pisces energy. And then Pisces will be in the 8th house, which is Scorpio's energy. Okay, so it's water on water, feels on feels, emotions on emotions on emotions. Okay, so so when I broke down all of those numbers, the numerology was six, and then I'm going into the suit of the minor arcana in tarot. So I'm thinking of 6 of cups. Okay, 6 of cups. 6 of cups have to do with nostalgia, traveling back down memory lane. All right, but this also could be soulmate energy too when it goes into relationships. Okay, so soulmate energy. Thinking about it that way. But Cancer, Cancer with the fourth house, it may be really, really time to, buckle down, and it might be time to like revamp your home, feng shui, tap into your self-care. Okay. Scorpio's 12th house is like a deep dive here into like maybe your spiritual practices, or you're gonna find out some truths, like hidden truths coming to the surface, and you're gonna have to work through those at this time. And this is just an obstacle again that's going to get you to the other side of your blessing. Remember that. And then Pisces is the 8th house, which is Scorpio. So you're probably going through a deep metamorphosis, a deep change. Allow it to happen, okay? And I feel like maybe what's blocking you from that change has to do with your past, right? So all of these things, if you're dealing with your home, Cancer, there might be some things you might need to do a spiritual cleanse, right? In order to get some of that past energy out, some of that, negative spiritual gunk out. Okay. Scorpio 12th house. These things that are coming up to the surface is from the past, right? And remember, illusions will be revealed soon with Neptune retrograde happening. Okay. And then Pisces in the 8th house. Again, these transformations, it might be triggered because of what happened in the past, or you're resistant to change because of a limiting belief from the past. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I'm going to use a different deck this time. This is the tea leaf oracle. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards from here, and then we're gonna get some messages. I like to pull them out first and rearrange them and let them flow as a story. So just give me a moment. One more. Thank you. All right. All right, I'll read them out. I know it's going to take me a while. So first we have Beryl. Beryl, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay? Something is lacking. Then we have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. We talked about that resistance, right? That energy. So something's lacking, but there's resistance and don't want to change. All right. Then we have Feather. Feather is someone you know is undependable and insecure. So it's funny that they have a feather here because you think about, I think about having your heart as light as a feather, like the ma'at, type of feeling here. And with someone is undependable and insecure, this might be you are water signs, or you might be dealing with someone there. This might be someone else. They might be flighty. And this could, remember we talked about groundedness, especially when it comes to air in our thoughts and things like that. So there's undependable and insecure. I feel like there might be so much going on and you mean well, or this person means well, but I mean, it's not solid. It's no foundation happening in any aspect of life. They highlight love, money, goals. So you might be going over here, doing something real quick, and going over here and doing something real quick. It's not consistent, or stable. It's not stable. So I kind of get this feeling of like ADHD. It's like you doing a lot of nothing. You're doing something, right? But so to other people, it looks like you're doing a lot of nothing because there's no can't see the growth. You can't see growth. Like sometimes it takes a long time, right? So we also have Broken Ring. Okay, so this is definitely about love, partnerships, right? We talked about truth being revealed, things like that. It says parting of ways, either romance or business. Ooh. When I'm like, oh, I'm a Pisces moon, I'm like, ooh, kind of hitting. But parting of ways are either in a romance or business. So if this is you and you're dealing with a relationship, maybe a person might feel like it's time to go out your separate ways, or you might be feeling this way about another individual. Okay, if this has nothing to do with anyone, right? This is you parting ways of the past, you. Okay, All the promises, all the empty promises you gave yourself, it is no more. You're making better commitments, okay? And you're standing firm in your beliefs, and you're no longer flighty. You're standing on your morals, standing on your values, and you're going to get in a position where it's evident what your goals are. Okay. And with that being said, the last card here is Money Path. Money Path. I'm here. All I hear is money bags, money bags, money bags. It says a path with money is waiting for you to find it. A path of money. Okay. So this can be definitely money, prosperity, right? We talked about a lot of that, right? But this just also reminds me of Taurus energy, second house, or Venus energy, which can be love, material things. What you want? What do you want? I'm here, material girl. Yeah. Have y'all heard that song? Is that what's his name? Saucy Santana. I don't know why these songs are coming up. We heard Glorilla, Money Bags. I don't even know who raps that song. And then Saucy Santana. Definitely spicy energy right now. But overall, water signs, there's something lacking. You gotta figure out what's the mule in your life. What's the limiting belief, right? We talked about that. This could be you, this could be somebody else. It's time to get dependable. It's time to stand on your word. You utilize this full moon to do that. We talked about analyzing what's working, what's not working. You might want to have a talk about these things. Talk about how you're feeling with yourself. If this is for you, remember we talked about shadow work, or with a partner, a business partner, for sure. Because broken ring, parting of ways, either in romance or business. Something ain't working, and it got to go. We talked about, even in the beginning, 8 of water, leaving investments. Okay, leaving something behind, and you're finding your true path, right? A path full of love and abundance. Okay, abundance of love, abundance of money, all that, abundance of health. Okay, so I'm here for it. Water signs, I hope you are too. I do want to pull one more card for you from the Soul's Journey. I hope that y'all enjoyed the tea. I was about to say the tea bags. The tea oracle, or the tea leaf oracle. Alright. Oh, now my mind is in the gutter, Lord. We're not going there. Alright. What's the final message there? Thank you. Balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So when balancing, sometimes you gotta add on, sometimes you gotta take some stuff away. Okay? And that's okay. Do it without judgment. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't be so harsh on other people, on your partner, And even with these, something's lacking and parting ways, it might just be, it doesn't have to be all the way. It might just be in a certain area, okay? And you're moving on from it. But it's order to bring you peace, bring you balance, bring you more harmony in your life, okay? So yeah, water signs, I hope you enjoyed. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me Lend me a bag of money. Lend me a bag of money. In the chat, in the comments, something. All I hear is money bags, money bags, money bags, money bags. Okay. Hopefully that's okay, we're gonna move on to Earth signs. Okay, Earth signs, this is your reading, all right? So Taurus, let's talk about the houses you're gonna be in. Taurus, the house that the full moon is going to affect you the most is going to be the 6th house. 6th house is Virgo energy, so we talk about like analyzing, we talk about organization, health, fitness. You might be wanting to, you might be wanting to start a fitness journey, a wellness journey, or really buckle down on it. Also, it has to do with, I would say, we talked about service, we talked about pets and animals and things like that, but you might be wanting to really look at how you're being of service. Are you utilizing all of your skills in an area? Okay, I'm just seeing this, Felicia. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and then for Virgos is the 2nd house. So that's your in Taurus energy, right? So I feel like your main focus here is your career. You might be wanting to change jobs. You might be looking to get a promotion. Also, we can tap into love. You might be looking more into changing your style, maybe dating beauty standards, right? Also, too, I'm kind of getting just reevaluating your habits, and you may be, I'm hearing like a cleanse. You may be wanting to cleanse yourself, or maybe cleanse yourself, and it doesn't have to be with just food. It can be with anything in life. You may want to work on removing a bad habit out of your life. So you're cleansing this area of your life, if you kind of get where I'm going with that. Okay. And then Capricorn, you're in your house, baby. 10th house. It is really time to think about long term and what you want. And thinking about the end game. And sometimes a lot of people can't see your vision, Capricorn, because right now it may look a little bleak to some, but I heard you got a heart of gold, and if you just keep chugging along like the little engine that could, you'll make it to your destination. Okay, because it's long term. You're not looking. I heard my money long. So you're not looking for no quick, fast money scheme. You know, fast luck or fast love. You want everything steady. Okay. I'm getting a lot of songs. Rocket, Rocket Beyonce. Yeah, you want something that you can rely on, depend on. And 2 is because Capricorn people, that's how they want that from you, but they can't see it. They don't really see that you're dependable right now, but it's like your plan is set up to have you win. Okay. Hey Erica, I'm seeing you right here. You still on? Sorry, I didn't see that before, but I split the deck. Capricorns. We got Tiger. Doing something risky. Take a chance. But yeah, so sometimes people may feel like you're not in the space to really, they probably just question it you're doing, but you're thinking of a master plan. The end game is gonna be cool. Okay. So earth signs altogether, the numerology goes to 9. Okay. But this is 9 of Pentacles. This is independence, financial freedom. Okay. Or just freedom in general. I feel like this is like confidence. This is I'm also thinking like fertility and nurturance. That's not a word, but nurture, nurturing your goals, nurturing your intentions, putting in the work, and reaping the fruits of your labor. Okay, so I'm here for it, Earth signs. Let's pull. This is from the Tea Leaf Oracle. Oh, a sticky note. All right. And then one more here. That was 2. I'll just get one, please. One thing about these cards too, there'll be so many that fall out at once. Sometimes there we go. Oh, thank you. So let's read the cards, okay? This is for earth signs. I still got Felicia here. And then I still got water signs. Then earth. There we go, earth signs. Alright, so this is an astrological house card here. And this is happiness. I just realized I've been doing this and maybe TikTok's not seeing it. So we're gonna go like this. Okay. So happiness. This is 5th house energy, like Leo. Okay. So happiness is in the forefront of your mind, right? So we have tree, affairs with the family. This is also given to like 4th house. 4th house is Cancer, with where the season we're in, and also is like ancestors. So if you're being called to work with your ancestors, maybe this is a little reminder. Go ahead and maybe light a candle, bring them some food, something. Okay, but also maybe your main goals here is family matters. You're working on building a legacy, earth signs, right? And generational wealth. Okay. Now we got hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So this might be a time where you probably need to seek a financial advisor or an advisor in any aspect, right? Spiritual advisor. So, financial, a health advisor. It's depending on also like your houses. It could be health, it could be money, it could be like in your specific niche, right? In your business, right? But this can also say you might need to get like an assistant. This is the Tea Leaf Oracle. Do I have the? I thought I brought it today too. I did. But usually I have it in like a pouch. But I'll let y'all see what it looks like. Yeah. Tea Leaf Oracle cards. Okay. Yeah, I really do like these. sometimes I get nervous though to use them in this setting because I'm like, is this gonna flow with what I was saying? Maybe it's gonna steer me off course because there's so many of them. But no, I feel like it's flowing. So I do use this deck for me a lot of times in the accuracy, baby. Sometimes I'll be shook. But yeah, going back to in need of help, a helping hand, right? You might lend a helping hand, especially Taurus, service giving. Maybe too, you probably lend a helping hand too much and you want to, back off, right? To keep your happiness, your peace, right? That's for some, not all. Then we got two more cards, y'all. We got Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. All right. This could be someone like family matter, some type of relationship. You could be Turkey. Okay. And it's good. I don't want to call you stupid. Nobody's stupid, right? But you probably need help with being stubborn, right? This is kind of like going into the overall energy. You need the help, but you're being stubborn, so you're behaving stupidly, right? It's time, and then, especially somebody in the family is probably disrupting the peace, right? But, and this is where I'm gonna have to pull some more because we got good news. We got good news. So, and this is another thing I do with these cards. So it's good that I'm doing this too. Good news, you're in need of help. Even though someone's behaving stupidly, definitely in your family, there's still happiness. I still need something else. I still need a clarifier. What's this good news about? What's this good news about, Spirit? Thank you. Ladder, climbing to success. So if you take help, if you're being open to receive, right, you'll be able to grow and go up the ladder. So good news, success is on the way. Just watch your behavior, mind the company you keep, right? Especially when it comes to behaving stupidly. I don't know. I want to know. Oh, look, I was like, I want to know, is this you? Is this somebody else? This made me want to get real nosy. But at the base is I. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Okay? So this person here is different for everyone. Okay? It could be family, it could be someone like family, right? It could be business family. But if whoever came to mind first, trust your intuition. Okay? So if they're behaving that, maybe they need a helping hand from you. Or you can direct them to someone else. Okay? But anything is like minuscule to what's happening here. Okay? I think this is just like a distraction because either way, there's success here in all aspects, and then especially the areas of life that you were in. Okay, so yes, let's pull a final card. Earth signs. I hope that you all enjoy. We're gonna get into the soul's lessons. Thank you. Ooh, we talked about behaving stupidly, right? Blame. It said, I accept responsibility for my well-being. I accept responsibility for my well-being, for my happiness, for my health, right? Okay. And then so that could be like especially Taurus. Just putting that out there. But this is for all earth signs in general. Okay. Yeah, Tamia, I see you, baby. You posting it like 4 or 5 times. And I'm doing zodiac readings right now. I'm not doing personal readings, but I am. Maybe I'll do that again in the TikTok world. But if you are pressed, you can book an appointment. You can go to msbotanica.com. Okay. All right. All right, Earth signs. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me I'm hearing a sun. Leave me a sun for happiness, because this is your ultimate goal. Love and happiness. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. We're gonna transition to fire signs. Let me change it now. These things are on TikTok. This is my first TikTok. So I'm just like, what? TikTok live. All right. Fire signs. Let me write the time step now for my YouTube. Okay, fire signs. This is your reading. All right. So we're gonna start off with Aries. Aries, the aspect that will be influencing you the most for this full moon is the 7th house. So this has to do with relationships, right? But this doesn't have to be just romantic. It can definitely be like a self-love journey, going within yourself. We definitely talked about that when it comes to the aspects of shadow work, right? And then splitting the deck here, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay, same Aries. This can just be like, hey, it's just time to just worry about self. Hammock, even though they have big hammocks, right? But sometimes just for one. So this can just be worrying about yourself, or caring for yourself, not worrying. Okay. And then we got Leo. Leo is 3rd house energy. Okay. It's Gemini's energy. So you might be thinking a lot. You might be going over some things. You may have to talk some things out. Communication may be the forefront of what's going on here. You may have to talk things out with people that you that are like really close to you. This could be your siblings, but this can also be like neighbors or people within your community. Okay. And then also just thinking about like partnerships too, because you're with love as well. So just working on your communication will probably be the best right now, Leo. And not necessarily saying the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, because it might be a little harsh or a little brash. Okay, and then Sag, your house is the 11th house. It's Aquarius' house, so friends might be a really big thing. You might be wanting to network more. Okay, you're probably getting more into the technical side of things. Really, are you really focusing on like your future? Focusing on the future and what really matters to you, and you're trying to align yourself more into that future self. Okay, and this is a prime time for manifestation. So you're pretty much manifesting what your heart desires in the future. So I'm here for it, Sag. I hope you are too. So overall, the numerology breakdown is 3 for the fire signs. So three of wands, that's adventure. That's adventure. Traveling through the unknown, the darkness, right? And we're in a state where when this happens, there could be some doubt. There could be a sense of uncertainty when you're going, but then also you might be into it, like the thrill and the excitement of the unknown. Okay, so cool. So let's get into it. So first we have the beetle, which is good fortune. Good fortune. Yeah, I thought that there we go. Alright. Good fortune. This looks like one of them stink bugs. It's funny, I see a lot of them lately. Well, stink bugs are like my spirit animal. I come to terms with that. And that's also a sense of like protection. So this could be like your fortune, what's near and dear to your heart is protected. Okay. So the month of the year, this card, okay, this is January. So you may be in a winter phase of your life. So as far as like letting some things go, January is also Capricorn's energy as well as Aquarius. So you may, if you're dealing with partnerships like that, this could be your sign. But also we can go into the planetary part, which is the number, Saturn again. So this is good fortune in your, I would say, your long-term goals. The lessons that's going on, again, it's a blessing in disguise. You know, again, with like it may feel like all hope is lost, like somebody may ice you out, or you may feel like frozen. Why do I'm hearing like frozen assets? Okay, especially with good fortune, you got fortune, but you may not be able to access it right now, or it might be a time to freeze. Freeze your spending, or make sure you're saving. And then the number 1, 2, the January is 1. The number 1 can be significant. Okay, you might be a life path number 1, or this is just you putting yourself first for once. Okay, all right. Hey, Ricky, I see you, girl. All right, next we got the bull. It says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay? Show strength and fortitude with the bull. So we got the good fortune. We had January with the obstacles, lessons, right? With Saturn's energy. And it said the bull, don't back down, don't take no stuff. Okay? Don't take no stuff. All right? And then we got reassurance with the tent. This is a temporary situation. So anything that's, this, I feel like this January, like I'm hearing The Coldest Winter by Kanye. Like, so somebody might have iced you out. You might be icing somebody else out. Yeah, we talk about boundaries too. Restrictions as well, and it like don't back down. It's taking a stand. Like don't back down on what's going on. Stand up for yourself. All right. And then this could be dealings with a fair woman. Okay, they got people in this deck too, y'all. A fair woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This can also be if you're not this light skinned lady, light skin, or fairer skin than you. There's gonna also be we change our colors, white, blonde hair, gray hair, white hair, all of that stuff. I would say, yeah. So this might be somebody you might need to ice out, or you need to take a stand on. And yeah, it's a temporary situation. I wouldn't put too much into it because the first thing that came out was good fortune. You're protected. And because I thought about the stink bug. Okay. All right. So we're going to go into the final message here, fire signs. This is from the soul's lesson. It's the final message here. Ooh. Envy. I am the same as everyone, but with different challenges. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay? So that it might be the fair woman here, right? It's talking about. They may be envious of you. You might be a little envious of this person. Just saying. No judgment. And that could be something that you need to go within about, right? And yeah, you need to go within and do some shadow work within that. And then if that's the case, you'll have to see if this is how you're reacting. Is it out of ego or projection? Okay, that's for some, not all. All right. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed fire signs. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me a bull. Because either way, you know, you're going to get it. And with Uranus in the 11th house, square with Venus and Mars, yeah, there's some obstacles, but it's going to break down like your way of thinking overall. So leave me a bull. Awesome. I kind of like these. TikTok, I see y'all asking questions about people. I kept saying no, but I feel like I'm actually on a roll here when it comes to finishing. Usually it takes me 2 hours. I'm already at the hour and a half, and I have one more sign left. So after we wrap up with YouTube, if y'all have any questions, or YouTube, I can stay on here too. If y'all want to ask any questions, I'll leave that open. It'll be donation based, and we can go from there. Just throwing it out there, okay? At first, I was just like, no, but this is the expansion part, being open to it. All right, let's see. We're gonna go to air signs. Okay, air signs, this is your reading. All right. Last but not least, all right, we got this Aquarius sun with Gemini rising. All right, we're gonna hop into the tea leaf oracle. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta talk about your houses. I got excited. Gemini, the house is gonna affect you the most during the full moon. It's gonna be the 5th house. 5th house is Leo's energy, so it's all about fun in the sun, right? It's all about like your happiness. It's also embracing your inner child. Let's say that. Embracing your inner child. Any drama that may arise, make sure you talk it out. Communication is key. Also, don't be, I'm also hearing don't be nice just out of manipulation. Or if you have a reason to, be nice, or being nice or kind in that way, making sure that your voice or everything still being authentic. You can still be kind, but they can, you can still stand your ground. And yeah, just keep it as that. All right. And Libra, you got the first house, huh? So first house energy, you got new beginnings, major new beginnings for you, right? You maybe want to change up your style, change your hair, okay? Like you might be getting epiphanies, and you may want to change like your whole way of life, okay? Just don't flip the script too fast, Um, I'm hearing Ludacris from Fast and Furious. Too fast for y'all, man. That's probably how you feel now. It's like an open road. Ooh. Maybe you finally reach like all the obstacles that you've had, Libra. It's like they're clear. The path is clear, and you just gunning it. Keep going, baby, into the sunset. Go ahead. All right. And then we have Aquarius. Aquarius is in the 9th house. This is Sag energy. So definitely, I feel like spiritual awakenings. This is definitely time for higher learning. I'm also getting like a Hierophant type energy, Hierophant, High Priestess type of energy. And this could be, in a sense, knowing when it's time to lead and when it's time to learn. Okay, because you never stop learning. So this is not the time to get a big head. Okay, it's time to, sometimes take the back seat and let people do them and learn and grow. Okay, all right. And then so the numerology for all those houses is 6. 6 of Swords, which is your suit, right? It's about transitions. You're moving on to clearer waters or tranquil waters, right? Calmer waters. That's the sentence. There we go. All right, we're gonna pull some cards. Alright. First we got purse. It says pay attention to your finances. Okay? Pay attention to your finances, air signs. I feel like spirit coming from my neck with this one. Pay attention for your finances. You may need to save. Watch your pocketbook. That's ancestors coming in. Why pocketbook come out? Alright. Again, being a financial advisor might be really good. I skipped out mine this month. We got a schedule coming up for July, and I'm just like, why did I? Wasn't the best, but gotta show up. All right, gotta see it. But paying attention to your finances, good news is coming. Good news is on the way, and guess what? Major key. All right, major key, successful outcome to your problems. So if it's, finances might be a little tricky right now, but guess what? It's nothing that you can't handle, right? It's a successful outcome to your problem. You're gonna fix that. You're gonna be open to fixing it. You're transitioning to calmer waters. All right. And the success to your problem is you're in need of help. You're gonna get a helping hand. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna reach out for support. Okay, and get the guidance you need. Don't be too. I heard bashful, but that's not. I don't think that's the word I'm trying to say. Don't be too prideful is what I want to say. But let me see. Okay, the bashful is yeah, reluctant to draw attention to oneself. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay, don't be shy or prideful. So I guess both of those work. Okay, don't be too shy to speak up for yourself and saying that you need help. Don't be too prideful saying that you need help. Get help in order to grow. Okay, and then younger woman. It's funny that the people are coming out on the last two cards. So now we have the fair lady, the fire signs. Now we got the younger woman. Okay, so it's dealing a relationship with a younger woman. A younger woman may help you. Okay, you may be the younger woman in this respect, right? But and also too, you know, when we think about younger people, sometimes that's where that pride comes in. You probably don't want help from somebody younger than you because you feel like you know more. But I'll tell you one thing, these Gen Zs, are y'all Gen Zs? I don't be into generation. Gen Z, they smart. They're real smart. Okay. I heard this one lady on I don't know, social media land, and just how she talked about her lessons, right, that she's learned, and she was only like maybe like 20, 21. I was like, oh God, I feel like I'm just now, you know, getting over the hump with that. You know, she still got her whole life ahead of her. And so don't you can get a message, you can get guidance, you can get support from anywhere. So don't oh, and I'm talking about Gen Z. My good sis is a Gen Z. Brooklyn here on TikTok, 55. And when I tell you, sometimes she be getting me all the way together. Sometimes she be coming from my neck too sometimes. But I don't look at her just because she's younger than me. I don't take her suggestions or her advice, not into consideration. I love her. And we like just because yes, it's all out of love, Brooklyn. But yeah. So that's just an example. And I'm an Aquarius, so I guess that also pans out too. All right, Brooklyn, don't come for my neck too hard if that's kind of display. All right. I will say at the base of the deck, air signs increase in material wealth and spiritual growth with the goldfish. Okay. I love that. All right, so we're gonna close out with the soul's lessons cards. We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So maybe this is calling you go ahead and be more open to other people's opinion. If you struggle with empathy, this might be a season where it's calling you to be more empathetic. Cancer season is all about the water and emotion, so you may be a little bit more sensitive at this time. And it's necessary. We have these seasons, these themes in our lives for reasons. So this sensitivity that you have is, again, you're seeing both sides, but it's all helping you elevate your consciousness, your perspective on life. Okay? So I hope that you enjoyed air signs. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me I wanted to say goldfish, but leave me a key. Major key. Because successful outcome to your problems. Alright? Kobe said I got it all the way together. Yep. That's right, Kobe. We both Aquariuses. I'm here with you, girl. All right, y'all. So that's it for everything. I went over the astrology, And I did the zodiacs. So I'm like, and it's only an hour, even an hour 45. It's just about to be an hour 45 minutes. They usually take me 2 hours. I like these tea leaves. I might use these more often. So I know people were talking about on TikTok. They had some questions here. If y'all wanted me to pull, I'll pull. It to be donation based. But if not, if no one has any questions, I'll just do my normal closing remarks. I'll give y'all a few minutes to formulate a question if you do have one. My Cash App or PayPal is Mystic Storm 333. I have it going on here on YouTube, but again, y'all, this is my first TikTok live, so it's probably gonna take me some time to like mess with this, but I kind of like this. I've been thinking about doing like love readings, and I got a few love decks. I got this one. Let me showcase them. I got the Lover's Oracle. Now this is my favorite. My favorite. And then I got a few other cards, a few other love decks. Let's see. And this is a romper that opens up because like y'all probably like her whole dress is like not together, but it is. It's a dress romper split thing. But we also got, this is the Lover's Oracle, but I don't know what they did. It says heart-shaped fortune telling cards, which that's what this is. But with this, there's words, like these are phrases. I know if you're in TikTok land, you've probably seen this deck before. And then got the romance, angels, and another love oracle card, but different feels. But that was my take on what my plans are for TikTok. Maybe a later thing, and I may do it on YouTube too. It's just like YouTube, I kind of have my set like moon cycles going, but I can use it for more content. Can use it that way. So I feel like those people that had those questions, they probably went and gone, and some of them were probably a little bit of scammers. Like that one lady, she like posted something like 4 different times. You don't have to. And I guess sometimes with TikTok, there's so many. When people have a lot of followers and things like that, you probably have to post it just for the person to see it. So I get it, no judgment, but that's okay. So we're gonna get into the closing remarks here. Let me get my bandana. So this is like a collective message all together, closing remarks, and this is, let's see, we started here. Yep, and closing remarks. So overall, I hope y'all enjoyed this this astrology forecast and zodiac readings for the full moon. This Capricorn season, it's all about rebranding, right? Rebranding your life, rebranding your job, rebranding your business, all of that. And with doing that, there's going to be some obstacles. There's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some tests. But oh boy, you will learn, right? There will be some lessons, okay? And don't, the main thing is when challenges arise, just don't, take it as a challenge. A challenge. Don't say it's hard and try to give up. It's a challenge and you are built for it and you can overcome those challenges. Okay? Road opening work will really be good. Prosperity work. But I got I had the road opener oil. I got prosperity oil. I mentioned that. Also, if you want to do money drawing, you can get like a green candle, a money drawing candle. I know I got to do better with my products. Yeah, I kind of see over here I got bath salts, but this is for like uplift and self love. Uplift and self love. Okay, this especially during Cancer season for self care. I think that would be really good. I'm utilizing it for sure. I got some self love that I've been doing some self love bath salts for myself. So we're gonna close out. I'm gonna pull from the Work Your Life Oracle. Thank your guys, my guys, for being here. We're gonna close out. Spirit, ancestors, guys. What's the final message for the collective for today? Take a break. Take a break. And I said this isn't hard work, right? It's all about planning, right? Because it's long-term goals. It says life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay. This reminds me of what Tyra Omalade said. She was like, we have this hustle culture, but this isn't the season for it. Cancer is all about, receptivity, tapping into the feminine aspect, which is about rest and love and self-care. So again, I said this is a time to plan, maybe using more mental energy than more like actual physical. Okay, so yeah, take that into consideration. This journey is lifelong. Have fun a little bit. Have fun. Okay. So I hope that y'all enjoyed it again. Yes, make sure you check out my website, msbotanica.com. If you on YouTube land, check out my TikTok. If you on TikTok land, check out my YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. Let's connect in all ways. And yeah, I love you all. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, a blessed full moon, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.